Welcome everybody, we are starting into our housing hike. This is casually touring player houses in the Elder Scrolls Online and seeing the cool things that people have been up to. So we have 7 houses today. We'll have 6 on North American server and 1 on the EU server. So we will start with Kachara 17's Twin Arches and just go see how people have been decorating recently. And we do this about every Friday, so if you ever have a house for me to come and look at, send me mail in-game at jhartellis. It can be on PCNA or PCEU. Heading in to the first one. Tarkson says, I wish I was creative with my houses or dumping grounds. Open the door and toss stuff around. Well, you can get creative with it. You can do that. We do a lot of contests and things where people use the furnishings really creatively. Okay, so here is Kachara 17's Twin Arches. No particular theme to the housing hike. So let's just see what Kachara has done to decorate their Twin Arches. I didn't have any background info on this. Now, this is based in Alakir, so you might get a bit of a Redguard feel to this. So I think nice outdoor fire with some cover. Keep that hot sun off of you. That's really nice. Yeah, Luxury Vendor pops up in 40 minutes. We'll go pick some luxury furnishings up and do some giveaways for Twitch chat. Zendira with the resub, thank you so much. Zendira, you are amazing. Ooh, I like this. I see a barrier here. We see the fencing and we see the curtains. It's like, oh, what's behind here? And it is a beautiful bath area. So I kind of like this being outside. Feels really practical that way. Kind of like I would really enjoy this. If it's inside, you have to worry about the cleanup a bit more, I think. Zendira, good to see you. Thank you so much. I do like the wedding blossoms in the bathtub. Like, it doesn't really make sense to have huge flowers in your bathtub, but just from a visual standpoint, it makes it look a lot more inviting, a lot more clean, a lot more like, hey, I can relax here, have a nice bath. And the privacy with all the curtains and everything helps a lot. You don't have to worry about things so much that way. We do have a Khajiit jug there. Might have some things to add to the bathtub here. Have just a simple stool with some nice clothes laid out here. Go ahead, Krabek. Okay, heading inside. Go ahead. Go inside. Oh, we have. Oh no, what have they done? Oh no, they are moo hunters. Why? What did it ever do to deserve this fate? At least it is displayed gloriously. I suppose there's a bit of respect being shown there. Still. We do have beautiful Redguard themed bedroom. Do you like that? We do have, oh, private dressing area, I think is what this is supposed to be. Just a bit more privacy. Very private person here. Queen of Sarah says, that was awesome seeing everyone's anniversary cake on the Bethesda stream. I didn't know that was going to happen. Congrats. Oh yeah, that was so cool. So they did show 4 screenshots of our Create a Cake contest that we had this past week, and they talked about that, and Colin was cool and talked about the furnishings used in it, and it was fun. We'll keep doing that. Oh great, Gemini, thank you for continuing that gifted sub. Ooh, we do have some Khajiit type of sensing things in here. We do have the bubbler. Well, maybe not too much. I see a kitty cat. I see a bubbler. Guess those two things don't make this Khajiit themed. It's still mostly Redguard themed. Oh man, there are going to be so many cats going forward. I'm looking for. Oh, by the way, I have not announced this here. We will be doing our Khajiit Houses build challenge May 18th. So, if you have been working on a Khajiit house, or if you feel like this is a good opportunity to do one. Get into the Elsewhere spirit. Heading into that, because Elsewhere launches May 20th, so we're going to have a pre-Elsewhere Khajiit party May 18th. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Down the road, we'll have more contests using some of the new Elsewhere furnishings, because there are a lot of good Elsewhere furnishings, but I don't want people to feel pressured for the Khajiit contest. So we'll make this before Elsewhere launches, so people don't feel like they have to use the new expensive stuff. Let's make it nice and open for everybody. So I do liking this fireplace. So we have like a heating rack up here. So we have like the fire down below and keeping things nice and toasty up above. Oh, that's a really cool plate setting where we have the ham, we have the carrots. I can imagine this is a good balance of flavor. Sweet and savory and meaty flavors. And we have pies, we have bread. Amathady says, is the contest building a home or decorating one? It will just be like, make a house for your Khajiit. Well, we'll have different categories. That's what we'll do with that. I haven't laid out the categories.
4 months of moving content. Thank you, Jay Hart.
Garlic Moxie, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Gets us really close to our daily set goal. Okay, so digging the Redguard interior, we do have some Dres tapestries here too, so they do fit this pretty well. I don't think that they stand out at all. I think they fit really nicely because it continues like the golded aspect of this. Stephanie says J Hart is having us all make cat houses. That's basically accurate. That is accurate. So I'm loving Kachara's house here. Beautiful. Like the grapes on display here. So it looks nice and fresh. A lot of what makes a house look nice is just displaying things like so they're not gross. like these grapes and bananas look nice and fresh. The bathtub outside looked really nice and inviting. The food here looks warm, right? So, and the cat looks happy. I like the cat bed here. So just kind of sinking in this Khajiit bed into the wall, so you just get part of it being shown. Looks lovely. Looks lovely. Okay, thank you, Kachara, for letting me come and look at your house. We'll continue on with our housing hike. Okay, next up, I do have a bunch of homes from Devil Doggett. Devil Doggett is a decorator for hire, and so she wanted me to come and look at 4 of her clients' houses, collaborators. Thank you. She does most of the decorating. Xander says, with the resub, 8 months, that's a lot of months. Thank you so much for your continued support. Keep messing with my lights using all the spicy emotes. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I don't have any background information for any of these next houses that are coming up, so we'll just go and look at them and soak in the houses here. Okay, so this is Amanjero's Prize Pinnacle. Ooh, we have like a Dwemer clockwork theme. Now I need to get corrected at some point with the Dwemer versus clockwork and Dwarven, because I think there's a technical distinction, but it kind of got all muddied once Clockwork City came out. And so I don't really know how to distinguish them at this point, especially since they look so similar. Okay, we do have a really cool Clockwork flying machine. Ooh, I want to jump out to it, but I think that would be a bad idea. I don't think I quite have the hops for it. So it's a hovercraft. Yeah, I want to hop out to it. I think even if I were on top of this, I would not quite be able to make it from here to here. So I think I won't risk it, because I think I'll just plummet to my death. It's a battleship hovercraft. It does have a propeller on the front. It does have engines. It looks like it's stable though, right? I think it can hover. It does have like a stabilizer over here, kind of using that dwarven engine. Put up a death counter. Might need to. Cryhavoc says, whose house is it? What color? Oh yeah, so Cryhavoc has a cool thing. In Cryhavoc's Earth Tier Cavern is becoming a bigger and bigger portal system for various spacecraft, and so this is Amangero's prize pinnacle. So if you want to add a portal to that, that'd be cool. I don't think that they'll be online here, but I do like that, using a lot of the clockwork plating, using these boilers here as engines. Good use of the illuminators. Oh, valve there to steer it. This must be the front then, right? That's the front. Seems practical, like a hold-on tight passenger ship. Maybe just transporting troops. It doesn't look like it has a lot of safety features, because it looks like you could fall out really easily, so maybe it's intended to be able to get out of it really fast. Then we do have this is blocked off. If you don't want your guests going a particular way because you don't have it decorated, block it off with something. Do like that. I do like the the pipes. Pipes going somewhere, powering something, right? Loft. Achievement furnishings on display. Kind of a cool way to kind of a cool way to do it. Kind of like they're in the snow pile. More over here. We have practical interior with the banker, the merchant. We have coffers. Wait, is that? Oh, is it, it's the homeowner. Hello. Don't know if they were expecting me. And then Jero. Busy crafting some jewelry. Ooh, we have nice shiny dwarven mounts up here on display. Maybe they're undergoing maintenance. Maybe this is a maintenance queue. Or maybe this is like a garage. Like a fancy garage. Maybe this whole platform goes up and down. Greek Gemini says, I haven't ventured into effects yet. Yeah, effects is where you can really let your creativity loose, because you can do a lot with visual effects. And fast it says the jet engines need to. Oh yeah, so that makes sense. That makes sense. It would have to be. That would be the front, right? That would be the front because of the wings, the way the wings are. Okay. We'll assume that this is a sturdy, airworthy craft. Somehow. That dwarven material, very strong. Might even be magically reinforced. Maybe the whole thing just flies by magic. Could be that too. Set magic. Ooh, I like things being researched. So we have bones, we have fossils. We are looking at them very carefully with the magnifying glass. Good use of that. Most people end up using that as more like a mirror. Ooh, I want to go loot this. What might be in it? Might have some good trial gear. No. Can't open it, can't open it. More snow piles, more research. Ooh, we have a cool... I was going to call this like a research table, but it has a heat source under it. We're keeping this table nice and warm. Maybe this workstation everything has to be heated up so that you can put things together. Worry about these books, so hope they're heat proof. Ooh, cool fireplace. Nice. So this is using the backs of some clockwork chairs, or two different types of clockwork chairs. This one and this one. This is a blue quality one. This is a purple quality one. Might be called reinforced. And kind of using that as a fire grate, because they do have gaps between them, so it would catch the embers a little bit. But open enough that you can kind of still see the fire behind it, so that's kind of cool. Ooh, so many machines. What do they do? Well, we have scrap piles here. Maybe this refines it somehow. We do have like a conveyor belt here. Getting a conveyor belt sense. And it feeds into... It's just so mysterious. It feeds into it somehow. Seems like a really, like, functional area. Maybe they make weapons here. Ooh, like, everything's interconnected. It's really interesting. All the like steam and vents and everything is all connected. All the energy flowing through here, making this workshop work. Like even this box is connected. Maybe crushing up something. Maybe this is like where you put it in coal or something. Put in a fuel source. I apparently can be a fuel source. More fuel being added over here. So it seems like this is more like where the heat and energy for this machine is being generated, and then all the steam gets piped through. Well, there's like kind of like energy sources everywhere. Lots of boxes. Man, this place is like super intense. Must be able to get some massive heat out of all this. I love this box, this big heat box. With flaming logs in it, made out of these clockwork platings. You can get these really cheap from the Home Goods Furniture in Clockwork City, in the Brass Fortress, by the way. Something like this valve, not so much. That's a really expensive craftable furnishing. Hopefully you get lucky with the anniversary event continuing to go on and maybe get a rare clockwork furnishing plant. They do drop. They might be in the loot table. 5th week of the anniversary event is going to be the best time to maybe get those. You can just do your writs or whatever quests you want. Ooh, we do have an indoor garden using this pool. Like that. We have the magical glowing mushrooms adding a bit of vibrancy, blue light to this. And then we have mushrooms, we have the mantis plants. You need a bit of danger wherever you're doing your research. You're either protecting yourself against threats or you're creating weapons, making threats for other people. It seems like that's what most research seems to be focused on. Protection or like defense or attack, right? Does nobody just have a love for pure science? Nah, it's all about killing other people. That's what it is. Ooh, we have a quarry. Ooh, cool. We have a train. We have a train bringing in. Dubat says, really well done with the theme. Yeah, I think so too. Ooh, I really like this. Using these crate lids really cleverly, because, you know, they have the reinforced wood on the bottom, and you can just kind of picture that as being tracks for the train to go on, right? So, works really nicely with the track there and the track there. Train hauling in some stone here. We have more stone things here. So, kind of like the stone is coming from over this direction, so it makes sense to have the friezes over here and the big Malakath statue and other stonework coming from where the quarry would be. So that's makes sense. Kind of telling a story and kind of creating a world here, creating a world with the research and the machines and the quarry. more stone being blocked off here. That's good, good. They probably have item cap issues. That's what they always have to do. Malakath has a hot lap. What's going on with that? He has... It's an interesting placement. I'm trying to think of what this furnace would do here. Maybe this is the gas let off, so we're piping some of the noxious fumes out from here, and this is where we're burning some of them off. Could just be that. Put by Malakath. Maybe they don't have much respect for Malakath. They just kind of shoehorned in the burn off their bad gas. The hot springs. Oh, could be that. Could be that too. Oh, maybe they are gathering some extra energy here from the hot springs. Somehow. Hot springs are full of methane, though. Could be that. There's a story here. There's a story here. Trying to piece it together. Not 100% sure. Ooh, love this new tonal arc. You can get that from doing the Frostvault dungeon. Then go get it from the Undaunted achievement vendor. Okay, I think we saw most everything. Such a big spot. Ooh, more freezes. Sheo over here. Ooh, looks like Sheo might be... maybe it's being carved out of the stone here. That's cool, that's cool. Okay, well. Though I didn't see this big water tower. Kind of looks like a water tower, right? But up on stilts. Big dwarven sphere with the... on stilts. Or maybe it's full of some sort of dwarven oil. Oh, Tira. The backstuffed toy is cute. I have a lot of cute things back there. Thank you. Okay, we'll continue along with our housing hike. That was cool. That was cool. Love all the dwarven stuff. Next up, we'll go to Pyronians. Lakemeyer, Zanmir. Wait. I have this spelled exactly the same way. And no, if Devil Dog gets here, let me know. Spelling on that name isn't right. Okay, we'll go to John Brown's Old Missville next. Let's see if Devil Dog gets on. Okay, continuing along with the housing hike, looking at cool player houses, seeing what they've done with them. Old Missville Manor next. So Devil Doggett has decorated these houses. Loading in. Probably a different name. Okay, probably different theme. Okay, we're loaded in. Try and figure out what house this one's supposed to be. Aha! I have figured. Okay, sorry. One little thing. Beautiful. Okay, we'll be good for the next one then. Okay, so for now we're in John Brown's Old Missville Manor. Looking at the courtyard. Ooh. Love all the fountains. I love how you can center this in a planter here, and you can make the planter out of these retaining walls that you can get from the Eleanor home goods furniture. So lots of cheap furnishings you can get from there. Though the fountains themselves a little bit more pricey. They are craftable. It's like 10k for a 4-way fountain, though it's really not bad. So really good centerpiece for your courtyard. Ooh, merchant has a horse. They look happy. They have a cart here. Ooh, I see Banker up there. What is Banker up to? A little bear with a garden. Oh, I like that. It's cute. I've been leveling up my warden on EU. It was level 6 yesterday. I got it up to level 50. So it's been something fun. I wanted to play out on EU a little bit so I could have more prizes for these sorts of streams, and leveling up will help me do more writs and stuff, so that'll help. And I can actually go and do some stuff with my warden there. I like the bear. Bear butt is everywhere, though. Bear butt is pervasive. We have Banker. Banker is keeping track of all the storage here. Good deal, good deal. Turned out that the town quests in Cyrodiil were a really easy way to get experience. So, with the event during the 5th week, that'll be a good time to level up. Ooh, love this outdoor food area. Crea says pet butts. I play a pet sork, and I am familiar with that. You get to... I don't know. You get to love it. You get desensitized, I suppose. Lovely serving area. We have sweet rolls. We have mead. We have glorious meat. We have more kegs on reserve up above too, in case if you don't think we have enough to drink. We definitely do. Sweet rolls and pies out front. Oh, that's a great entertaining area. I like the Argonian lights. They make it feel a lot more like this is a place for guests. A little bit more happy with those Argonian lights. Ren says screenshot contest, bad pet butts. Ooh, a lot of firewood. Okay, heading inside. Potted plants here. Kind of feels a bit like the outside area too, so kind of bringing that inside. We have more kegs, bringing that inside, continuing the theme. Ruin says this is a lovely build. It's very well constructed. Great kitchen area here. More inviting food. Candle makes that look nice and fresh there. Yeah, little things like placing the candle there just makes it look like, hey, this has just been recently set out. So it's nice and inviting that way. If you have a potted plant, you can spruce it up with some extra flowers. Get some good color contrast that way. See, if it didn't have the blue there, the red would blend in a little bit too much with the drapes there. So I think the blue is a good touch. Dolan Duck, please, with the resub. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Keep messing with my lights using all the spicy new emotes. Oh, okay, thank you. They changed their name. Used to be Whip My Nene. Oh, I miss it. I miss it already. But thank you so much. Or a hero with the follow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Welcome to our housing hike. We are touring player houses, getting some decoration inspiration. Beautiful bath area. Ooh, I do like this table runner, the gilded table runner underneath it. It makes this look and a lot more ornate, so a bit more rich, like in a literal sense. It kind of evokes wealth a bit. But the cool thing about the table runner underneath this is it does also make the colors contrast a lot. I don't actually see this that much. Like brown and blue have really good color contrast, and there aren't a lot of blue furnishings, so I think the blue there makes that brown pop off. Otherwise, it would just really blend in with the table and walls there. So I like the blue table runner. It's like simple little things like that I love. Good color use. Use the colors, use the lighting, use the space, use them well, and you can have a beautiful looking house. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Elsewhere because there's going to be a lot of colorful stuff with that. Though, I would maybe just like some like plain colors that you could build off of, because a lot of the carpets and tapestries and whatnot from Elsewhere, they're very clashy. Like there will be like a bright red and green thing, or there'll be a bright red and blue bed or something. So it's kind of like it already has a colored mix there. People will have to make creative use out of them. Maybe just like a big splash of blue carpet or something. I don't know. But yeah, Elsewhere is going to have a ton of great furnishings. Dubat says the Elsewhere furnishings will give us some great cloth too. Yeah, I saw those. Textures on some of them were a little weird. I hope that they're placeholders. There are a couple of furnishings on PTS right now that look a little washed out. Like, the textures are kind of low res. I'm hoping by the time it goes live that they'll look a little bit better, but most of them have fantastic textures. That's just a handful that are like that make me worry a bit, but for the most part, I really do like the Elsewhere furnishings. Really lovely living space here. Cozy fire. Oh no. I think the bear rugs. No, I can use that. Okay, good. I was worried I wouldn't be able to sit here. Oh man, I look so relaxed. I am waiting. I am hoping. Well, I mean, there are two mugs out here. I guess I'm expecting somebody, but there's not another chair there. So maybe the guest that I'm anticipating coming is not really supposed to stay very long. See, I'm in the throne. I'm the king of this domain. I'm the king of this house. I'll have a guest over. We can chat. We can chat business. But don't expect to have us sit and stay long. That's what I'm getting out of that. Or I might just have a bit of a drinking problem. I didn't want to have to make 2 trips down, so I just brought 2 mugs up with me. I'll drink this one, swig a little from the bottle, and drink the other one. More likely. More likely scenario. And then we have bedroom. Like the purple pillows. Ooh, love the wood elf basket here being used as a big planter there for these colorful ferns. Lovely.
Bleed purple 100, bleed purple 100, bleed purple 100, bonus 30. Buy yourself a Big Mac equals P.
Equals P. I was waiting for that one. Cardinal05, you are amazing. Bleed purple. That's a lot of bleed purples. Thank you, Cardinal. Thank you, Cardinal, for your support. That helps. That helps a lot. That does help a lot. Thank you so much. Bonus 30 to you, Cardi. Love ya, love ya. Cardinal05 is a developer of essential housing tools, amongst other fantastic add-ons. Get essential housing tools. You can do amazing things with it. Or it, at a bare minimum, can help you place stuff. So I know that's gonna be a big challenge for things. Ooh, good outdoor areas too. Kind of simple places just to come and have a sit, put up your feet, maybe have a conversation. But no tables for drinks. So it seems like it's going to be one or the other. You can talk or you can drink. You can sit or you can drink. I guess I'll stay inside. I'll let the guests come out here and have their sits. Stabity. Stormahawk is not a machine. What are you talking about? Stormahawk is my very lovely girlfriend. She's not a machine. She's not a bot. We'll move on to the next house. Okay, we're going to go to Pyroneans. Like Meyer? There we go, it's working this time. Fantastic. And thank you, Devil Doggett, for letting me come and look at these beautiful houses that they decorated. Cry Havoc. Yes, Cry Havoc. Yes, Cry Havoc. Okay, next we're going to Pyroneans Lakemeyer Zanmir. This has also been decorated by Devil Doggett. And my first name is John or Jonathan. I don't pretend like it's not that. I don't know. I eventually just went with J Hart. Not very much of an illustrious backstory there. It's just that when I went to sign up for Twitter, I couldn't come up with a variant on the name, so I ended up going with J Hart Ellis, and I eventually just kind of stuck with J Hart for stuff. I like it though. I don't know. I like the heart part of the name, even though it's not spelled like this heart. Just want to call me J Hart, that works, or J. People just call me J sometimes. Okay, we are in Pyroneans, Lakemeyer Zanmir. We're gonna head out and J-Lo. Ooh, good use of these ramps. Cool. So we have ramps being put into the water here. I'm looking forward to elsewhere. It does have a lot of good structural pieces. It has some nice flat wooden stuff to build with. We saw some of that yesterday in Titan's house. Okay, we have a fishing area, fishing dock. Beautiful. Okay, where are we heading off to? We have a ramp leading up. Dude, that says heart is spelled like heart in a few languages. Really? I didn't actually know that. Good use of the Argonian furnishings here. Goes really well with the Lakemeyer Zanmir. Good use of the plants as well. And we do have something out here. Ramp going out to a fire. What is this used for? Goes out to a fireplace. Lakemeyer fireplace. Keeping things warm out here. Maybe it's just like a signal fire. Or some sort of furnace. Maybe this is where everything is powered from. Interesting way. Okay, see colorful plants up here. I see Scuttlebloom. I love the Scuttlebloom stuff. Alright, first of all, we do have plants. Ooh, we have a wall. Wall is just being used to kind of add a backdrop here so that these plants stick out a little bit. Scuttlebloom. Scuttlebloom. Scuttlebloom is fun. It will hide from me. It's sad. It's
Thank
sad.
you, thank you, thank you.
Spicy is life.
Amaji204 with the resub. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. 7 months. You are amazing. Spicy is life. Trying to add a little spice to your life with ESO housing decorating, which I think that's the best way to do it. Thank you, Imagery. Thank you. I'm pretty sure that we got to our daily sub goals, so hey, if we get to 14, we'll do bonus giveaways for Twitch. We're already at past 7 at this point. Thank you. Really subtle placement for the Argonian furnishings kind of makes you feel like people probably come in and out of this place. Not very much of a permanent feel here for the residents that might be here. Just passers-by. Ooh, Inca washed up. Ooh, glowing plants. Love the glowing Murkmire plants. And they radiate a little bit more off of that wall back here instead of just off the Zanmir, so I think that helps a lot. Mersham says, I wonder who built all the stone ruins in Murkmire, since we all know the Argonians couldn't have. Maybe different time, right? These are like ancient. Like super old, right? Oh, okay, so the Zanmir is a pyramid, so it has the, like, top and multiple levels, and then the bottom. We'll start at the very top then. Okay, here's the top. We have lots to drink in the storage. Good deal. Have a couple valuables. Maybe some tangled up Christmas lights in some of these chests. Not sure what they have stored up here, but they do have a lot to drink. That seems to be the important part. Oh, thank you, Titan. Thank you, Titan. And then we'll go down into the Zanmir. The underwater portion is magically reinforced here, so you can see out into the lake, and without this place getting flooded. Ooh, the bank here. Ooh, love these leather-bound chests. We have vaults. Keeping a lot with the Murkmire theme. Lots of Murkmire furnishings being used. Argonian string lights up above the platform here. Do we have things out in the water? Well, you can see the bottoms of like the fishing dock out there. So that's one really cool thing about the inside of the Murkmire Zanmir, is that you can actually see what's outside. Oh, luxury furnishings are up right now. We'll pick some of those up at the end of the stream. Should be more torture stuff this week. We have fish being cooked up. Very well, might be from the lake. Seems appropriate. Oh, I just realized my mic's like super far away this whole time. Oh no, now I feel bad. If I was quiet, I shouldn't be as quiet now. This is like a cool use of the reed platform, because it can just perfectly hold this swinging banner underneath it, and kind of gives a little bit of protection here. It would work really well outside too, right? Just as like some sun cover. Mersham says, I put the merchant in the aquarium like a drowning victim. See, that's what I was half expecting. That's why you always have to look out here if you're ever in somebody's like Marzan mirror. See if they've stuck anything funny outside. Sometimes people do. Most people don't indulge. I wish they would. This is nice, clean, decorated house. Very livable, very practical. No drowning merchants. And Matthew says that the reads can define the crafting sections very well. Yes, they definitely can. So like we have the clothing over here. That works really well. Cardinal says, "Why does everybody torture the merchant?" I don't know. Yeah, I guess because you just get used to seeing a million merchant clones everywhere. You think that they're kind of expendable. And I suppose it's a dehumanizing thing. We don't really wish anything bad for our poor banker or Nuzuma. It could be the attitude. Ooh, lovely alchemy table. Pulling together a couple of the Merkmeyer furnishings along with the alchemical bottles and everything. Yeah, it's a really cool Merkmeyer themed research table. I like the lights there. I don't see these candles used enough. I really like them. We have like the hollowed out bones with the wax and then the birch base. I like them anyway. Hey, yeah, leave poor merchant alone. She buys all your crap. She gives you gold for all of your vendor trash. Treat her right. I see a lot of these trunks down here. These are the leather-bound trunks. Merkmeyer leather-bound trunks. Like, every bed has one. So maybe it is passing by adventurers. We do have a lot of beds down here. So it seems like there's lots of space for guests. And a bit of a library down here, too. I do love these full bookcases. You can get these really cheap. These are craftable. This is only a blue quality item, too, so... They look nice, and they add kind of a bit of antiquity to your house. They make your house look a little bit older here. A little bit more well thought out. I like it. Very well done, like Marzan mirror. Tibet says that they feel mostly sad when the merchants and the bankers have to fight. Oh man, I'm so looking forward to the Alfiq vendors. Right? They are going to add those, right? They are. I thought they were going to add them. I hope they do. It'd be cool to have more banker and merchant and smuggler variants. Okay, next up we'll go to Empus. I didn't really mean to have two like Marzan mirrors in a row. Wait. Well, yeah, we'll do this one last. We'll do this one next. Okay, another like Marzan mirror. So we'll get to see two variants here. We can maybe contrast a bit. Cardinal says she may even be the reason that nothing drops in Nirnhond ever. Could be that. I would really like more assistance. I need more assistance. That's what I need. Okay, so now we're in Empus, like Marzan mirror. This is also decorated by Devil Doggett. So Devil Doggett decorated both of these, which is going to be interesting to see how she did them differently from one another, because what Devil Doggett does when she is collaborating on these is she'll take kind of like what people want out of their house, and then bring that to life. So kind of styling this a little bit differently. We'll see. Well, I imagine that we'll see a couple similarities just from Devil Duggett's decorating style, but we see a lot of differences already. So, like, I like this ramp area, but they did it differently, where this is a bit more substantial. Or we have a really beautiful garden here. Ooh, with mushrooms, love it. Cardinal wants to be able to rename them. Oh, love this, love this. Good use of the mushrooms and a lot of the Merkmeyer plants. By the way, the well, some of these are like from the luxury vendor, but the home goods furniture in Lilmoth in Merkmeyer does have a lot of great plants, like this purple spade leaf plant, or some of the other plants that you see here are actually just from the home goods furniture. So that's a good place to start. Ooh, I see some of the furnishings from the Plunder School event. We have like lava burst mushrooms, emerging stinkhorn. Really cool, really cool. Colorful too. We have a shutout here, a little bit of a sitting area. Maybe protecting this spot seems practical. Kind of like maybe like a fishing shed. We do have a poor pepper bantam guar up there in a cage. Oh no, oh no. Ooh, more good use of the plants. Ooh, like this shed. That's really cool. Good use of the planks. Good use of the I don't remember the name of it. It's an Argonian. It's a leaning Argonian fishing rack or something like that. But it makes a great ceiling. Ooh, wait. Ooh, structure in the waterfall. It's going to be too steep to actually be able to walk up it. Might be able to get a better view of it. It nearly feels like a big water wheel, but I'm not so sure if that's what it's supposed to be. I don't know, what would that be used for? I think it would be very slippery, for one thing. Cardinal says this has a very real swamp feel to it. Yes, definitely does. Lots of mushrooms. I think the mushrooms add to it because you usually associate those with the dampness. So the swamp full of mushrooms, very appropriate. Ooh, I see a sky shard I haven't collected yet. I would have thought I got them all. Let me go get this. Get a third of a skill point. Ooh, treasures. Oh. It's just a decorative sky shard. You cannot collect it. I do like that you can place sky shards in your house, so. Ooh, we have treasures. Zeron says, they did a great job of making this look like a part of the world, very lively and filled up despite the build limit. Yeah, that's one thing that you can really do with the furnishings, is kind of have your house be an extension of Tamriel. Kind of like, it just fits naturally with it. Though, I gotta say, a lot of the houses I see decorated end up outshining a lot of what you see in the cities. So, a lot of great talent. Aha, we have targets, we can come test your DPS here. So there are practical things that you can do with your house too. Looking forward to them adding that trial Atronach to your house, which will have like trial buffs and debuffs. It will give maybe a bit of a truer sense of like what your DPS is actually going to be like. So I'm all on board with them adding more functional things like that. That'll be good. Okay, heading inside. Well, I'll start at the top again and work down. I should have just gone. You can go through the top of the Zanmir. Oh, the top is pretty sparse. Okay, we'll go down. We'll go down. Down into the mushrooms. More mushrooms inside. Ooh, very colorful. Ooh. Ooh, we have sacrifices. Oh, I thought this was just going to be a nice, lovely fire. See some food there. See a nice, warm fire. Oh, no, we are sacrificing things. We are burning evidence. Why are we burning a chair? Maybe it got some blood on it. Or maybe it's all part of a ritual. Multiple skulls embedded in there. Ooh, those creepy hands, this bear head. We have parts over here. Oh, what madness is this place? Ah, it's creepy. It's creepy. Super creepy. What's up above? Wood to fuel all this. I thought that might just be like a nice bedroom up there on the balcony. No, it's just a sacrificial pit of terror, and then its fuel source up here. The chair is just out of style. It has to burn. Could be that. Now, oh, this is neat. Now this was Devil Doggett being clever, making good use of the windows here out into the lake that you can see what's outside. So we did have the platforms out there. They've added these reinforced barnacle-filled posts so that it kind of looks like it's a bit more structurally integral. So that's cool to see all those out there. And they fit really naturally. They look like they would be covered in barnacles, right? Colonel says, ooh, nice touch. I think so, too. Then we have a lot of plants. We have... Oh! I think I kind of can see... Okay, this is... If this is what I think it is, I think this is clever. Because now, the way that the Lake Meyer Zanmir is, right, is it's this building, but the water's kind of been magically pushed out here. Gnarly Nate, thank you for that host. Appreciate that. Gnarly Nate says it's so pretty it is. So now this is what I'm imagining has happened here. Is you see the rock here? I was gonna try and make sense of this. Maybe you figured this out before me, but I think I figured this out. So the water has been magically pushed out here. So that's how you normally see the Lake Marzanmir, and you just go down and it's like, oh, you can see the lake. But it must have been maybe flooded at one point, right? So maybe they are in the process. They've been pushing the water back with the magic, and this is newly exposed lake bottom here, right? And so it has the plants here. It has like statues and sunken boats and stuff. So they're still pushing stuff back. So this is newly exposed lake bottom. Does that make sense? Or I don't know, maybe I'm misreading that, but it feels like this used to be the lake bed. I think that these might dry out, though. Poor plants. Makes sense to me. Anyway, we have beautiful corals in here too. Greek Gemini says, would be cool if someone made Atlantis. This house seems fit. Ah, yeah, it definitely has that vibe here. Let's see what they did with the basement. I think it'll be a little different. Now, what they've done to make this a little bit more flat here is they've added these Alinor ballroom floor pieces. So Adds a little bit of Eleanor feel to it. Makes it not feel quite as like not quite as dark and outdated. So it really freshens this place up. Makes it look a lot more modern. And we have, kind of going along with that, this kind of feels like a place where you would want to take a bath. not just in the depths of the Zanmir. Or, oh, really beautiful fire pit here. Really good use of those Eleanor walls. Greek Gemini says, I did the same thing with the Eleanor floors in my Mornith Keep. Yeah, because you have the Mornith Keep orcish structure, very cold feel to it, so you can really brighten it up, liven it up with Eleanor furnishings. Or even here, lining this pool with the Eleanor floor. Then adding a light source really reflects the light very well there. And then adding the light source is really important to that too. Ooh, so this is kind of cool. So it's like a little bit of a hot spring, right? Heck, trying to. This happens every time. Just come and soak in some of the warmth of this place. I do see the embers down below, so it feels like a nice warm spring. I'm supposed to dance Red Guard in it. I feel like this would be really hot, though, right? Just based off of how much light is here. Wouldn't want to spend too much time, but relax for a bit. And get dressed up. Yeah, here's the challenge. You go from the hot one and then hop into the cold water over here. That could work. Gets the circulation going. Okay, really cool. Really cool. Kind of spa area in the bottom. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, we have 2 houses left. We have Don Bowles, Strength Springs up next. Yes, yes. I'm gonna mute it, didn't have time. Cardinal says, just needs a yoga studio, and it's complete. Could make it super modern, super modern. As always says, ancient Roman bath field. Yeah, it does have that. Okay, so next up we're going to Don Bowles, Strength Springs. This was decorated by Night Owlish. So we will continue to look at these, and I do have one over on the European server. So this will be our last North American house. And we'll go over to the EU, and we'll wrap up there. Night Owlish. Oh, Night Owlish is here. I don't think, for once, for today, I didn't actually have any houses with visual effects, so it's a little bit different. Just kind of getting back to basics here. Okay, so we have Don Bowles, Strand Springs. Looking around. Good courtyard statue. Do like the ferns around it. Draws a bit more attention to it. Ooh, is there anything up in the watchtower? I'll check out really quick. There might be. There is! Hey, cool. Can I sit? Oh no, I want to sit. There we go. Beautiful view from up here. Go and spy on the neighbors. Be like, oh, wow, she's worn the same dress 3 times this week. No. I don't know. What? I guess they're just looking up at the stars, right? You have to compare. You have to compare. Cardinal! Thank you so much.
Support the channel. Take a bit all over it. Equals P.
Cardinal, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Cardinal, you are amazing. You are. Equals P. Equals P. Okay, courtyard. Ooh, has a cool hedge maze. I like the hedge maze. Nice, quiet shrine out here. Duet says it's amazing. It is, it is. Okay, I'm not gonna get lost in this. They seem kind of sunk down low. That's one thing that you can do with your hedges, is you don't have to have them too high up. Oh, we do have statues out here. Be nice and reverent. Seems like it's a peaceful place. Overall, it seems like it's a peaceful place. More like the hedge is here to give you some isolation. Not necessarily to confuse your enemies. Maybe. Ooh, good. Testing area. Ooh. Looks like the skeleton adds another skull to the basket every time you fail to pull a certain DPS. What do I have to pull, Mr. Skelly Man, to not get added to your basket? Skeleton says I have to get 100,000 DPS. Hi. We'll pass. I won't keep my head. Ooh, like the statues, like the lights. Nocturnal looks glorious. Good use of the wedding blossoms. Good use of the glowing plants all around. Ooh, we have a fountain. We have a cave bracket mushroom added to it. I think that fits really well with the fountain. Cardinal trying to cheat death. Good use of these harbor items out on the water. Like this kind of makeshift dock. Looks nice. Benches here, so you can just kind of sit underneath the waterfall, take it all in, listen to the music. I like the new music box. Crafting area, really spruced up. They're adding a lot of really basic furnishings with Elsewhere that I think people will really like for their crafting areas. Things like cloth things and mirrors and things like that. Okay, so this is the AD music box. Very peaceful. I think that will about do it for the outside. I'm going to head in. Merchant. What is merchant selling? Merchant is selling some grain. Not a lot of it. 2 bags. And, ooh, maybe there's something interesting in that backpack. Could be. See, she just pretends to sell grain, but all the good stuff's in the backpack. Holly says, with all the trees in this house, are they from the crown store trees or from a pack? Well, let's see. There are a lot of trees here. Now, I would think most of these come from various home goods furnishers. So if you go around to each of the zones, they each will have a home goods furnisher. And you can find like rocks and plants that correspond to the zone. And so a lot of them have come from those. So including some really big trees, and they tend to be really cheap, like 100 or 250 or 500 gold for a lot of the big trees. Some of them will be a bit more, but for the most part, they're cheap. Like, incredibly cheap. And then, okay, inside we have, ooh, I do like this Hallelujah stove as a centerpiece. Feels really warm, warm enough to heat up this entire area. And you can maybe chat a little bit about her scene. I like a couple of like little conversation pieces out here. So we have like a little Hercene statue or the bottle, miniature bottled garden. We have a research nook, reading nook. We have a dining area. Ooh, fancy, fancy, lovely. This feels with the bookshelf there. It's kind of like maybe you're dining, sitting here with family, maybe, and maybe Mama goes over to the bookcase, pulls out a book, and tells you a little bit about how you messed up today, and using this book to reinforce that and really beat you over the head with it. That sounds really practical. So you can have life lessons in the books back here and talk about them. You can just imagine lots of applicable lore that will address how all the choices that you make are wrong. Beautiful, beautiful. We have a beautiful kitchen prep area. Dicing up some potatoes and radishes. Going upstairs. Expecting some bedrooms. That's what I would expect. Aha, we do have that. Creek Gemini says, hate to leave. Oh no, you're good. Thank you for letting me come and see your cake the other day, and congrats again on winning that contest. We had 10 great winners for that. Ooh, great bath area. Lovely, lovely. Fancy bedroom. I think they said that the upstairs wasn't entirely done, so I do definitely like this dining area and this greeting area. It's fantastic. Okay, so thank you, Night Owlish and Dawnbull for this great house. Now, that will be it for our North American houses. I do have one left over on the EU server, so what we do with these housing hikes, it could be on NA or EU. We're going to go check out final one. It's from Blue Saffron. They had a cake in the contest too. So excited to see EU house here. Did that not log me out? I was supposed to. Okay, it is. A little bit of a delay. So one house left, and then we'll wrap up. We'll do some giveaways. All is good, all is good. Always paranoid about putting the password in somewhere where it's going to be viewable. Could happen. Okay, there's my EU character, which I haven't done a lot with, but try and do a little bit more with. Using the little scarlet cinch pet there that I got from the crown crates. That's one cool thing about the Ouroboros crown crates that you can get, is if you earn them, you actually earn them on both NA and EU. So if you haven't done that, if you go over to like your EU account or vice versa, you'll have like a lot of crates to open. So it's kind of fun to do that. You might even get fancy mount or pet. Okay, heading over to our final house of the night. Final house of the night is Blue Saffron's Grand Cedric Villa. Oh no, Cardinal, please don't put my password in the Twitch chat again. Just ignore that. Just ignore that. I know it's long, so you probably won't be able to type it in correctly anyway. So it's supposed to. Yeah, I know. You're just copy pasting it. Okay, do I have this on? Okay, good. Okay, we're in Blue Saffron's Grand Cedric Villa, final house for tonight's housing hike. I don't think they said... Oh, no, they did say a little bit about this. They said they called this an achievement museum. Braziers on the side, topiaries leading up. I think most of the build is going to be in the inside. Ooh, do like the mushrooms. Good plus pocket mushrooms. Good trees. Do like the colorful trees out in the courtyard. They can really add a lot to it. Kind of set the tone for it. And the Cedric Villa courtyard is pretty empty if you don't add much to it. So go big is usually a good way of filling this space up. I used to have my phone number up on Twitter. I only ever had one person ever call it. I think as long as you don't hide from things, people don't bother you. I eventually took it down just because I ran out of room for it, but if I ever wanted to call, I would if they wanted. Ooh, cool use of the ramp out here. I didn't think there was going to be much on the outside, but there apparently is a bit. Ooh, it's like a tree house. Oh, cool. I like this. Like really simple. Really like sketchy as far as whether or not it's going to stay up. Like you'd expect this place to totally fall apart as the tree keeps growing. But for now, it's fun. Oh, it's like a little Khajiit house, little kitty house. Like I might think this might just be for a pet cat, but then I see the skooma bubbler over here. I think no, I guess it's just for a full-grown Khajiit. Love the basket of yarn balls. Oh, that's really cute. Oh man, demand for yarn balls gonna go through the roof when Elsewhere launches, right? Yeah, everybody wants to dox me. Why? Nah, they're just joking. Ooh, lovely outdoor bed area. Ooh, we have the chimes up above. Good use of the drapes. Makes it feel nice and private. I see with the drapes, you could really close this off if you wanted to. But then you couldn't see the waterfall. Why would you ever want to close the drapes off? Lovely bed area. I actually really like that. This is using the new... Now, I have not seen this very much. This is using the Dark Elf Pavilion. It's a new craftable one from Wrathstone. I have not really seen very many people use this. Are these drapes part of it? I don't even remember. I don't know if they're built in or not. That's how few times I've seen this place. That's how it looks. Okay, that's just how it comes. I didn't realize it was so detailed. It's really big, and they don't cost much at all for such a huge item. It's like 11, 12K for that big tent. It makes a great pavilion for a bedroom. I gotta say, I really like it. taking notes. Okay, going inside. Ooh, we have gargoyle. We are being watched. We are being watched as we go inside. Okay, we have candles. They're burned down pretty low. Ooh, we have a big planter. Ooh. Now, interesting thing here is that we did have the tonal art here, so dwarven archway going in, and then we have the fabricant trees inside. So it feels like very old. So we have like a clockwork theme with this. Good colorful fabricant trees. Oh, I missed some outside. Oh no, where did I miss outside? Because you'll have to let me know. wait. Before I explore too much inside, because I know all the rooms inside, but it can be easy to miss stuff outside. I apparently missed something outside. What did I miss? What did I miss? Now, I didn't go down into the water on the other side. That's what I would have to guess. Wait, they said right? No, where did I miss stuff? If I ever miss anything, you should probably have markers.
Bleed purple 100, bleed purple 100, bleed purple 100, bonus 30 for the love of God, J Hart, please. Buy Storma Big Mac equals P.
Never. No, I mean, thank you, Cardinal. Cardinal, you're amazing. You're amazing. No, I have to keep her wanting. I have to keep her wanting. She'll get spoiled. Cardinal, thank you for your support. Okay, it said it was on the right. No, where is this? I like the pause in the text-to-speech. Yes. Kreia says I missed something. Was it the stones here? I like the stone. I see the plant. Oh, I see. Oh, wait. Oh, man, this is the first griffin I've seen. Man, pull out the griffin. There we go. There's a griffin. Griffin in a wood elf throne. Maybe boot you out and have us sit there. Oh, no, it seems very, very territorial. I'll let it stay. And we have a bit of a garden out here. Swing set for the griffin. Very high up. Seems appropriate for the griffin. The throne. The vine throne does have a little bit of a feel like a nest, right? So it seems appropriate. I may not have seen this. Wait. I didn't see this because if I had seen this, I would have opened this Jester's Coffer. Jester's Coffer has a shell in it, if I can get a view of it. Ooh, fancy. I feel blessed. Okay. Wait. There was more to see. Is there more down below, too? Okay, I'm gonna go inside. I do like how you can hide things in that. Though I was kind of wondering how popular the Iron Maiden, the occupied one from the luxury finisher, would be from last week, because it's one of those few items that can actually like open and close. So, though I don't know what you'd want to put in the Iron Maiden, because whatever we put in there is going to get poked. Okay, and inside... Ooh, I like the use of the crescent carpet here. That goes really well with the room. And we have like a mushroom garden. Dubet says, I'm also building a home on the EU server. I remember to put things into the Jester's coffers just in case you ever tore it. Fantastic. Yeah, I always have to check. Now I'll have to check those Iron Maidens. If people got them, they were kind of expensive. Ooh, like the mushrooms. Like the symmetry of the planter here too. The stack mushrooms look good. They do. Other side has... Ooh. Ooh, so we have like a research area, big library, big clockwork orrery, and then we have more fabricant trees. So we do have... I suppose these are supposed to be fabricant trees because you see a lot of signs of dwarven things. So these are not necessarily like living trees, right? So they don't even need like soil. So we just have this, the rocks have been overturned. This very harsh clockwork feel to this place. Yeah, you see like dwarven hammer here and factotum pieces. Ooh, like the use of the display case, large display case in these alcoves, and they can add things to it. That Evergloam light looks fantastic there. Also, they did call this an achievement museum, so I think that they've been adding various achievement furnishings in here. It looks like they have some space left, so not all the cases are filled up, so it looks like they're still working on unlocking some achievements. Now, not all these are... That's not from an achievement, right? I don't think so. I think that's just a tradable item. But we'll see more up above. And then there are the two side rooms and the back room. Side up here has... Yeah, cool. More achievement furnishings on display. That's a cool way of doing it with the display cases. And then we have really cool crystals. Ooh. That looks cool. Good choice on the rock, because it kind of feels like it could have crystals coming off that. Feels very mineral dense. I think that's from Vivek City, or is it from Clockwork? It might be from Clockwork. The green crystals are from Vivek City, achievement vendor. And on the other side, we have... the Ansei sword. Being properly revered there by the statues. Beautiful. Ooh, interesting. Ominous. We have Tablet of Almalexia. And then making a door out of it. See, there's not actually a door there, but it feels like there would be one, and it looks like it's kind of like a bit secretive there. Tibet says it's essential rock from Clockwork Furniture. Okay. Yeah, it had the metallic look to the rock. Ooh, more mushrooms. Must have got a lot of those from the Witches Festival. Ooh, we have an aquarium down below too. So we kind of have like a Murkmire mushroom top. And then we have more of like a Somerset based aquarium down here. Ooh, really colorful, really colorful. Good use of the sea sponges and the lights and the corals and the anemones and the clams with the pearls. Swamp jelly. Lovely, lovely. That's really great. Okay, two side rooms. Might have to go back there. I think that's where we'll wrap up. That's really cool. Cray says, that's my aquarium. It is. It's fantastic. Ooh, I like the fake doors. So you had a fake door up above, and you have another fake door here. We have... Oh, what did he do for this? So it looks like a back of like an Eleanor bookcase, or maybe the top of an Eleanor table that's been put into this alcove here to make like this door, and then adding the spool for the handle, and then adding somebody that's wanted, somebody that you have it out for. And again, maybe this is like a secret headquarters back behind this. It's kind of like adding additional rooms to this place. I like the use of... I really like the use of this space to make it look like there are more rooms going on. Hidden naughty people door. Oh, and then we have... Going along with their achievement museum feel, we have all the monster busts back here, including poor Moo Head. Oh... I suppose I should sympathize with some of the other bosses, but it's really just this one beautiful beast. Okay, going out the other way. Last room. Ooh, lots to read. Good fire. More fake doors. And back here we have... Aw. It's like a Scuttlebloom nursery. Oh, that's adorable. It's like they have dinner here. They have like a little plate of lava burst mushroom. Aw. That's really cute. Let's see what you have over here. We have more of like a alchemy research area. Colonel says, I was about to say, what a nice way to end. Nothing killed J Hart. One of those Scuttleblooms would bite my head off. Oh, are you supposed to be like dangerous and creepy? I just think they're adorable. I mean, they're being used here as part of like this alchemy room, so like maybe they're being used for nefarious purposes, but oh, they're like they like have food and they're like nice and cozy. One's stretching its legs though. They look happy. Oh, Jester's Comfort has a sweet roll in it. Oh, a nice treat to end on. Fantastic. Well, here's good. Here's good. Okay, well, we'll wrap up here. Colonel, it's poisoned. Probably. Oh, I see. They probably got poisons from the Scuttleblooms and used it to poison the sweet roll. Oh. Well, I won't risk it. Okay, we'll wrap up here and do some giveaways, and then we'll call it a night. So, thank you, everybody, for the amazing housing hike. We saw some beautifully decorated houses. We saw lots of creative use of furnishings. So hopefully this has been inspirational. If you saw anything that you'd like to incorporate into your own house, then you can go ahead and do that. So we do these about every Friday evening. So if you ever want me to come to one of your houses, send me a mail in-game at jhartellis. That can be on PCNA or PCEU. I will cut this video into a VOD and I'll put it up on my website, spicyeconomics.com. I'll upload it on YouTube. You can subscribe to me on YouTube, and that'd be great. And so, have fun with housing, have fun with ESO, and stay spicy. Moo.